Welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be an in-depth video on how I highlight, contour, and bake my face. This is not an everyday look, you guys. This is for when you want to put the extra effort into your makeup and look a little extra fleeky. So yeah, if you're ready, let's get started. I used this orange color. Okay, what this does is this is going to correct the dark circles under my eyes. The reason I use coral color is because it's the opposite of the natural occurring darkness, which is a purplish blue color. I see a lot of girls on Instagram who use red lipstick. I would definitely not recommend using red lipstick because, and trust me, I've tried it, what you're actually doing is replacing the blue with red, and that's also very pigmented. So instead of having, you know, dark circles, you're gonna have red circles, which just makes you look like you got punched in the face, to be honest. I'm just gonna blend that up. I'm using this blending sponge, and this is from a Canadian drugstore company called Quo, and you can buy it at Shoppers Drug Mart if you're in Canada, and yeah, it's cheapy, so I like it. It's like $5. So this is the True Match Lumi. Add a little bit of glow on the places that you want to look luminous. It's really pretty, if you guys can see. And they have different colors. I know that they have like a true gold, more true gold color, and they have, I think, a lighter one. But yeah, I like this one. So I'm just gonna put it just everywhere that I want my highlight to show through. So that would be on my cheeks, just on the bridge of my nose, and that's pretty much where I'm gonna put this. Okay guys, so I'm gonna be taking a foundation that is very light coverage, and this is gonna be the Smack Face and Body Foundation. So the reason why I'm using a lighter coverage foundation for right now is because we are going to be using a lot of cream products, and I don't really need that much coverage when I'm using so many other products. If you guys need more coverage, feel free to use whatever foundation that you prefer and whatever is your favorite foundation. This is in the color C6. Just going to blend that out. It's really liquidy, and it's perfect if you have dry skin. It's one of my favorites, you guys. Another favorite of mine with matte foundations is Studio Sculpt foundation. I really like that foundation, you guys. It's really nice if you also are like me and you have dehydrated dry skin. So now we're going to be contouring. I start with my contour because I like my highlight to kind of lay on top of that, so that's why I contour my face first. I know a lot of people put everything together and then just blend it all out, but for me, I don't like to do that because I end up kind of with a muddy face, so filthy. But yeah, these two colors, I'm going to be mixing those. This is the Morphe M459 brush. Whatever, it's not going to focus, but it's a really nice brush. It's like very narrow, and it is perfect for blending. Drawing a straight contour line. Where I contour is I start just right above my ear area. So you guys can, if you have sideburns, then it's just around that area. So you guys can see this is my ear, and then I'm just going to draw a straight line towards my mouth. So, towards my mouth. And I stop just almost, I leave a little bit of space between my mouth. If you guys like, and you want it to look more skinnier around this area, you can continue, but I think this is just enough. So I would say 3/4 of the way down my face, and then I'm going to blend this upwards. You always want to make sure you're blending upwards and not downwards, because you want your contour, your cheeks to appear higher. And the lower you go, the lower your cheeks are going to appear. I'm just going to be blending that upwards. So the reason why I'm contouring first is sometimes you can get your contour around the area that you highlight, and then your face kind of looks dark or muddy or too contoured. So this is going to make sure that my contour is not going to be too harsh. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to go right on top. So just let your sideburns be your guide and draw down. Again, 3/4 of the way down and blending that upwards. I'm going to do my chin area, and this is gonna make my fat face this is gonna make your face look slimmer, you guys. Ever since I had my daughter, this is literally my life, because I want my face to look more skinnier, like I used to be. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, so I'm just going to create a line. So where I start is just under my ear, and I create a line downwards towards my chin. And as you guys can see, I already look snatched. We're going to just blend that out. So it's not as harsh, and we're going to be blending upwards like we were before. So when I contour first, I'm making sure that if I do make mistakes, I can still correct them more easier than if I had highlighted first. You guys are feel free to do whatever you prefer. But yeah, this is what I prefer. And then just going to blend. And again, you guys we don't have to be perfect because we've got a couple more steps to go. I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. So first we're going to start with a contour kit because it's a little bit more dry, and I'm going to be taking these two colors because the banana I find is a little bit too light for me on its own. So I like to mix it with the more, and it's a little bit too yellow, so I like to mix it with the more rosy one. So that's what's great about these contour kits, you guys. You can just mix all of the colors and get whatever shade that you prefer. If you're a little bit darker, you can mix a little bit of the brown shade with a little bit of the yellow shade and then get a yellower, more darker highlight. And if you're lighter, you can just go straight in with that. So I think it's definitely so versatile. And before I forget, you guys, this is in the color or in the shade range of medium. Okay, so how we're highlighting is we're going to be drawing a line. So we're going to go above our nose. So we're going to go right over our nose towards the bridge of our nose. We're going to draw that downwards, and then we're going to go upwards along the line where we contoured. So just towards the top of your ears again. So as you guys can see, just a triangular shape. Yeah, and you definitely don't want to put too much product on at once. You want to be able to blend this product out. So yeah, if you want it to look lighter, or if you want it to look more, or you want to have more coverage, definitely we're going to go in layers. So we're going to put thin layers on and make sure we're blending each time before we move on. So yeah, we're going to go over our nostrils towards the bridge of our nose, down the sides, and towards our hairline. Another area that I highlight is on top of my lips. The reason I do that is because I like that area to look brighter. Because I have such large lips, sometimes it can leave a little bit of a shadow. So we're just going to take the pointy side, you guys, and just blend this up. So you'll notice also that I don't have any product under my eyes. Even though I have a smoky eye and I will be smoking out my under eye area, I'm not going to do that before I highlight and contour just because it will just get everywhere. It'll get on your sponge is going to go on your face, you're going to have a bunch of dark stuff, it's not cute, so we're not doing that. And we're going to contour the nose. So I'm taking this brush. I think it's really old. I think it's supposed to be an eyeshadow brush, but I like it for my nose. It's really small. You can use any small brush. And so I'm going to start right underneath my eyebrows. So you can see there's a natural darkness there, and I'm just going to follow that. So we're starting right underneath the eyebrows and going down the sides of the nose. Going down the sides of the nose. I'm going to do the same thing for the other side, and I literally have just a little bit of product on my nose. If you want to make your nose look more like upturned, you can also draw a line right on the top where the large, I guess the bulb of your nose is. So you can just draw a line straight there, and it's gonna make your nose look a little bit more upturned. If you guys understand what I'm saying. And for this, I'm just gonna take my fingers to blend it out. So I'm just gonna take my fingers and lightly blend that out. I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills medium to tan contour kit, and I'm going to be using this shade right in the middle. I'm just going to set underneath my face also. So now we're going to bake. This is my favorite part. So yeah, this is Graftobian banana powder. I think it's called banana cream pie. To bake, I'm just gonna go in all of the areas that I highlighted, and I will show you how. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of a sponge, and this is just regular makeup sponge. So you guys just wanna put a lot of that on your sponge. And before you set your face, make sure that any creases that may have formed are blended out, because once you've put powder on that, those are set in stone. You cannot remove it. So yeah, make sure all of those creases are blended out. So now I'm going to be putting my powder on my face. So I'm putting it everywhere that I highlighted. And you guys, it's really important that you don't miss anywhere. If you guys do miss a spot, it will be noticeable. So, and it's going to be really hard to get rid of that. So yeah, you guys, I got a little bit of my contour, so I'm going to take this big old fan brush and I'm just going to remove it from any area that I didn't want it to be. I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to go over my nose, down my lips, and yeah, grabbing that blending thing again because I'm really not neat, you guys, so I really need this step. So yeah, take your little sponge, I'm still using the same one, and we're gonna go right underneath wherever my contour ended, and we're gonna take a straight line. For me, I think it depends on your face shape, but for me, whenever I'm done, I just end up right underneath my lips. So now we wait. I don't have a watch, but if I did, I would show it to you guys, and I'll be like, waiting. I don't have a watch. You guys, how many of you guys wear watches for real? Like, and actually look at them for the time? The other day, I was actually wearing a watch, and this girl asked me, she goes, what time is it? And I'm like, and she points at my watch, and I was like, how am I supposed to know? So you guys, this is the perfect time to take a baking selfie. So yeah, take out your phone, hit an angle. Oh, that's an ugly picture. Brush. No, this is the e.l.f. powder brush, and I'm just going to take this and just wipe that all away. So I'm gonna start with the bottom, and I'm gonna work my way. You guys, under my nose, I always have my nose running. Just gonna wipe all that away. Just wipe that away. You guys, my hat is basically ruined. Like, I have powder all over it. And the MAC Oh Darling highlighter. Mine's broke. So yeah, I'm just gonna go on the highest point of my cheekbones and just brushing back and forth. Ooh. Coming through, girl. And this is really going to make my forehead kind of shine a little bit when I move, and I feel like when you have a glowy forehead, you look younger, you know? So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm using MAC's Melba Blush. It's one of my favorite colors. It's like a soft pink peachy color. So I'm using this brush. It's the MAC 129 brush. I think it's for powder, but I like to use it for blush. So anyways, take that and we're just gonna spray it all over our face. Okay, you guys, that we're done. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I just went ahead and put on a turban, smoked out my eye, added a little bit of extra lipstick, and fixed up, you know, the different parts of my face. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later. Bye.